And early voting begins on Monday for the November 5th election. And one of the items on the ballot for those in Corpus Christi is Proposition F.
It has to do with how the city uses part of the sales tax collected on every dollar spent on certain goods and services. Now, just over 6 cents goes directly to the state, leaving voters to decide what to do with our 2 cents.
Currently, 1/8 of 1 cent of our sales tax money is used for upkeep and improvements to the downtown seawall. Recent storms like Beryl and Alberto, and before that, Hannah, showed us how vital the seawall is for places like the Art Museum of South Texas. It's something that Director Sarah Sells Morgan included in a broader presentation this week as a reminder to City Council and as a plea for help in solving the problem.
So you can see the water was, feet away from penetrating the building. I would just, welcome the conversation to start. Yeah. And I'd rather be proactive in this instead of reactive. And like I said, I don't know what the solution is, but I'm here to talk about it.
City Manager Peter Zenon says reauthorizing this sales tax would bring in around $200 million over the next 20 years and address issues like this.
Seawall parameters go all the way down to the Art Museum and around to the ship channel, so it would be an eligible use of those tax dollars if the community reauthorized it under Proposition F.
But there is another component to Prop F. As Assistant City Manager Heather Herbert explains, some of that money would also be used for stormwater, flood control, and drainage projects across the city in places that include Northwest Boulevard, North Beach, and Oso Creek.
In a coastal city, we have a lot of areas that are low or near the Oso Basin, that areas that either are flood prone or because of flooding, we have not been able to develop in those areas. And so the use of this sales tax to help provide for flood control in those areas, to help activate those areas is a wonderful use of the sales tax.
Now, Herbert points out that even if the seawall sales tax is not reauthorized, there still has to be a way to pay for upkeep and repairs. Right now, much of that money comes from those who pay the sales tax when they visit and spend here. Without that, the city would have to rely on general funds, which could come from property taxes or other fees.